Hey, it's Kassy with Kassy's Parlour. Um, I am super excited for today. We're going to talk about the art retreat. I'm going to just hang out for a minute though and wait to see if some people are going to join so that we can. I really want this to be interactive and be able to chat and ask me questions. Um, and just talk about the art retreat in general. But I'm really excited to be here today and to talk to you guys about this. It is warm. Oh my gosh. I am in Michigan and I don't know the temperature right now. I haven't looked, but it's like it's at least 55, 60 degrees already. Uh, it's noon here and I am I'm so excited. I want to like go outside and play and run around and jump around because it's the sun is out. It's nice. It really feels like spring. So I'm excited for that. So I'm just gonna wait a minute and then I'll start talking about the art retreat. I'm gonna have to drink water. Still getting over a cold, so you know. Excuse me. While I'm waiting, something else that I wanted to just bring up and mention here is I went to Creativation and I was able to teach a workshop there, which was really amazing and fun and super awesome. And it was this project here. It's clear. Obviously, you can see this is graphics, thick clear craft plastic. And we made a mixed media project on top of it. You can see here. And really, everybody did kind of their own thing. And they used one of my new stamp sets, which is right here. Everything's backwards. So that is going to be a class kit that I'm going to be making next month. Hi, Mom. How are you? So that is coming up. But so today I really mainly want to talk about the art retreat and answer any questions if anyone has questions. Hi, Dawn. And if you are watching the replay and you have questions, please comment below and tag it with replay so that I know it's so that I know that I need to answer it separately and I can find it quickly. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Woo-woo. Ashley actually is with Artistry, as you can see there, and she is donating supplies for one of our classes. And I just have to say, there's a new product coming out for sublimation printing with Artistry. It's a brand new product that I've never seen before in sublimation, and I'm starting to play with it now, and that's going to be part of what we're doing. And I literally can't wait. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. I'll do it for a Wednesday night live in a couple of weeks once I've had time to play and really get to know it better, but that's going to be at the art retreat for sure. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Ashley. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? My roomie from Creativation, one of them. How are you feeling? Better? I'm still stuffy, but I'm mostly better. I have a lot more energy than I did before, but it's just like all that crud is still stuck in my body and it won't leave, and it's really annoying. So, and Renee is here. Hi, Renee. Yay. So, so today I want to talk about the art retreat. I'm going to go over the details again for anybody that doesn't know about it or didn't hear about it when I announced it before. There's still a few spots left open, and so let me just go through some details. So first, I've got my calendar here, so I get all the dates and everything right. The retreat is from September 29th, which is a Thursday, and you'll arrive in the afternoon or like early evening, but really anytime you want after that. And then it goes through Sunday, October 2nd, which is my birthday. So it's going to be a birthday. We're going to have a fun birthday celebration in there too, because I mean, I literally can't think of a better way to spend my birthday, honestly, than crafting with all of my arty friends and having, of course, cake and ice cream and yummy treats. So there's another art friend that might be coming to the retreat, and her birthday is a couple days before mine. So if she comes, we can celebrate hers too. So that'll be exciting. Just starting to feel better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think everyone in our room got sick, and a bunch of other people did too. I heard Eileen was sick for a few days. I don't know if she got the same thing as us, but That's what happens when you're stuck in your house for 2 years and then you go into a convention hall with like thousands of people. You're bound to get sick, right? Oh, thank you, Rebecca. That's super sweet. I love that. Class was really fun. So yeah, for anybody that didn't get to take the class or go to Creativation, I'm going to be making a class kit to mail to your house with all of the supplies. We'll have Dina Wakely gloss spray and stencil butter and my new stamp set and stencil and a bunch of stuff. And then we'll have like an online class and make it together so everybody can make it. It's super fun and you really get to customize it, but that's a whole nother topic and I'm getting off track. So let's stay focused. I see glitter and squirrels and things all the time and I get off track. So anyway, back to retreat. Okay, so the retreat is Thursday, September 29th through Sunday, October 2nd. Arrive Thursday afternoon. We feed you dinner, have snacks. We'll just hang out Thursday and just sort of like get settled and find your bed and, you know, figure out where all the things are and what we want to do that night. We can maybe have a bonfire. There's room to have a bonfire in the back. There's a really nice deck that has like loungy chairs, and stuff like that. It's right on Lake Michigan. It's in Grand Haven. We'll just tell you, it's in Grand Haven, right on Lake Michigan. It's a big, beautiful house. So every single person that comes, can you hear that siren? I hear them all the time. Anyway, every single person that comes gets their own 6-foot art table with a light and electricity, so you can plug stuff in, have your heat gun, all of that. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through each day because I think it's easier to explain that way. There's just so much going on that, and so much that you get in the package. So the package includes the lodging for 3 nights and all of the food. So Thursday night dinner, Friday, you get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks and chocolate and treats, of course, and probably birthday cake. And then Saturday, you get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and treats and snacks. And then Sunday, you get breakfast, and then we go home. So that's a lot of food, right? So that's all included, okay? And I do have a separate group on my website for just for Art Retreat members. So once once we're all in there and you know, it's getting close, starting to get closer now. So I'll be posting more about like food allergy or issues or, you know, preferences. So we can customize the menu to support everyone, of course. And then, you know, beverages that you like to drink, we'll have stuff there like that. So we'll be able to make sure that everyone is happy and covered for all their food and drink needs. So there's that. Okay. Then on Friday, we have 2 classes. They'll be like about an hour and a half, 2 hours long each. And they'll be full, you know, instructor led classes by me. We're going to be doing different things, and I'm really trying to tailor the classes to be things that are better taught in person, because we've been learning online and hanging out online together for 2 years or longer even, and we're all over the country. So it's really hard to get us all in the same room so that we can work on a sublimation project together. And if it's not working out so well for you, I can come over to you directly where you're sitting and see how you're doing it and what you're doing and say, okay, try this instead, or, oh, you forgot this step or whatever. And it's just, it's just so much better sometimes in person because you really get that face-to-face hands-on like interaction, you know, and that to me is really important. And the fact that we're going to be together for 3 nights and 4 days and be able to, during the classes, you know, I can say, okay, do this step. And if it's not working, and come over and show you, and we can practice and we can work it out. And, and then, excuse me. And then when the class is up, if you're not done, you just keep going. Like, you don't have to hurry up and rush and leave because something else is happening, or it's in a shop and they need to get back to whatever. You can just leave all your stuff out. And then if you get through the class and you're like, oh my gosh, that was amazing, that was so much fun, I want to make another one. You know, sometimes that happens, right? So then you can sit and make another one. It's fine. Or later on, you can be like, oh, I'm going to play with this more, you know, and really get to refine the practice. So that's another really great thing about being in person, not just in person, but at a retreat, because you have extra time to be able to sit and play and interact with other people around you. And maybe someone else is excuse me, maybe someone else is doing it in a slightly different way than you would, then you can, you can feed off of each other, and we can all feed off of each other. And it's going to an art retreat and being with other creatives and like-minded people for a prescribed amount of time where you don't have to worry about like any chores or dealing with family, like husbands and kids and whatever, and going to get groceries and whatever, right? You don't even have to cook. Like, it's all done for you. You're going to be pampered and taken care of, and you get to make art for 3 days. That, and being in the room with 9 other people, it'll be 10 of us total, so it's nice and intimate as well. That experience is the most transformative, life-changing thing you will probably experience in your art life. I went to an art retreat. I knew no one. I knew one person that I traveled with, okay? But that was it, really. And I met a couple of other people online, and sort of we chatted here and there, and we showed each other our art and stuff like that. But I left that weekend, and that was only 3 days. I have new best friends, like a lot of like everyone that was there. We just formed such an amazing close bond because of the time we spent together. And you can stay up late and you can chat and be silly and have fun, and or you can go to bed early and sleep in. Like, you just get to do whatever you want, and there are no rules and there's no requirements of you. You just get to go and be free, and let yourself go and be creative and be in a space where there are a lot of other creatives. That energy, you have no choice but to feel inspired and renewed and refreshed. I swear it is the best thing I've ever done for myself. It sort of like puts gas in your car again. You know what I mean? It's just so restorative and amazing. It's the best experience ever. So, sorry, bonus, no interruptions. Yeah, right? It's true. You feel recharged and inspired. It really is. And because you're with other people that are doing the same thing and have the same mindset as you and understand the silly little things that get you excited, like, oh my God, look at this color I just made. Like, I get excited about color, and I love color so much. And I just like sometimes squeal like a little girl because I get so excited about silly things. And, my son will be like, yeah, great, mom, whatever. They don't understand, but we all understand each other. We speak the same language, and it's just really amazing. So I'll keep going, but so Friday, um, and I'll share the schedule in that group as things are defined more fully. Um, but basically, Friday before lunch, we'll have our first class, and then we'll have lunch and just take a break or whatever. And then in the afternoon, we'll have our second class, and then there'll be dinner, and then we can have bonfire. We can go walk on the beach and put our toes in the sand. We can, go for a walk in the neighborhood where it is. Hi, Jan. How are you? Jan's coming. Jan's going to be there. Dawn's going to be there. My mom's going to be there. Yep. It's going to be really fun. So yeah, or if you want to sit and read a book, or you want to go take a nap, or you just want to sit and chat with friends, like, all of the options are available to you. So that's Friday. And then Saturday's the same. We'll wake up in the morning, have breakfast, hang out. We'll have a formal class in the morning, another one in the afternoon. And then Sunday we'll have breakfast and sort of wrap up and say goodbye. I have a wrap up activity for us to do. So that'll just be like, maybe half an hour or something in the morning. And then we'll go and be on our way. I'm working on special customized sort of gifts for everyone that's coming, and really trying to infuse creativity and love in them. So there'll be one of a kind sort of things that I'm making for you. So that's exciting. There will also be an art swag bag for you. So all of the supplies that you need for all of the classes will be included, of course. I'm trying really hard to make it so that you don't have to bring any supplies, or not many things. Obviously, whatever you want to maybe work on outside of the classes, you can bring that stuff. But if anyone's flying, I know that sometimes that can be tricky. So everything for the classes will be provided for you. But like if I was going just as an attendee, I would probably bring my art journal, maybe some paint and some acrylic markers, you know, stamps, ink, stencils, stuff like that, just stuff to play in my journal, maybe some like ephemera or tissue paper, stuff like that, that I could do collage stuff. That's me. That's what I would like to do. That's, you know, really easy and relaxing. Um, Maybe you want to work on scrapbook layouts. I don't know if you do that, or make some cards, or just play. Maybe you don't want to bring anything and you just want to get the class stuff. And the art swag bag is going to have extra stuff for you to be able to play with also, and you'll be very busy for the whole weekend. So if you want to just bring your clothes, bring a couple clothes and have just a carry-on if you're flying, and travel light, you absolutely can do that, and you will have an excellent time, and you will have enough to keep you busy for sure. Excuse me. The other thing I wanted to say was that, like, of course, every day, all the time, I'm thinking about, like, what classes are we going to do? What do I want to teach them? And I, of course, have a very long list, and we can't do all the things, right? So some of them we'll have to save for next year, because I plan to have an art retreat every year, if this works out and everything goes well, because it really is the most amazing thing that you can do for yourself as far as self-care and restorative and just really life-changing. And I want to have that space for people to have the opportunity to do that. And I want to be a part of it too and help make that space for you. So I really am hoping to do this every year. But that said, there are some things that I can do as like like not a formal class, but like a side workshop-y type thing. One of them is, I love eco dyeing. I love using black beans and avocado pits and berries and beet juice and all that kind of stuff, because I make, you know, I boil my own beets, and because I love them, and I cut off the skin around, you know, the part around it, and I, you know, I use that to dye fabric and ribbon and lace and paper and all sorts of things. And so maybe we would have a side thing on that. Maybe we could do something on like sun printing. What is that called? What is the other name for sun printing? There's Solar Fast, but then there's the one with just the blue. Anyway, I can't think of the name right now. But there's a really cool way to like take a photograph or a negative, or take plants and put them on paper, and there's a certain process that you can do and leave it out in the sun, and then it makes an art print out of it. And the name is failing me now, but stuff like that. Or working with resin when we need to have well ventilated space, we could do it out on the deck or something. So there'll be other side things that we're just going to do because I can't help myself and I want to do them with you. And cyanotype, thank you, Dawn. I knew somebody would remember the name. Yes, so stuff like that. I love all the things, you know, and I love making all the art, and I love playing with all the different ways that you can express yourself and be creative, and I can't help but just like try to tell everyone about it. And sometimes people are like, "Whoa, like that's just too much. You need to chill out a little bit because you're overloading me." And I get it. But that's what my brain is doing all the time every day. I'm like thinking of all the things and like, how can I use this with that and make this other thing? And so that's what the weekend is going to be, really. And you can participate in those things. You can say, oh, you know what, that's not really that interesting to me. I'm going to go work in my art journal, or I'm going to go sit on the deck and enjoy the sun, you know, enjoy the weather, or I'm going to go walk on the beach, or whatever it is. So that is what we're going to do. So just to recap, it's September 29th through October 2nd. So it's Thursday through Sunday. You will be fed all of your meals and snacks and treats. There'll be 4 formal classes, and this is everything's included in your price. 4 formal classes with all of the art supplies to make all the things, and an art swag bag of just like extra goodies. We will have some giveaways too, that will draw names like while we're doing our classes. And then your lodging is also included. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention, some people that are thinking about coming, but they have to fly because they live out of state or far away. And they were asking questions about like what, oh, is Stephanie here? I don't see Stephanie. Did you say hi? Sorry, did I miss it? Stephanie, if you're here, say hi. I miss you, girl. How are you? Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the airport thing. You'll fly into Grand Rapids Airport. That's the closest one to us. And I'm gonna work on having a shuttle to come pick you up, so you don't have to deal with renting a car and that added expense and all that. So we'll figure out who's flying in and what time their flight is arriving, and then we'll pick like a central time to pick up everyone at once, so we don't have to make a bunch of trips back and forth. But we will come and pick you up from the airport. Okay, so you don't have to worry about renting a car. You fly into Grand Rapids, share your information with me so I know when you're arriving, and then I'll give you my phone number. We can keep in touch and let me know when you land. And then depending on how many people are flying in, we'll just make sure we're coming at a time when we can get everybody all at once and bring you back. And that is what we're going to do. So we definitely will come and pick you up. I really want this to be accessible for anyone that wants to do it, because it really is life-changing. And I want to spend time with you, and I want to make art with you, and I want to have a good, fun, crafty weekend. So there was something else that I thought of about the flying. Grand Rapids and the shuttle. It might come back to me. Just a second. Does anyone have any questions at this point about anything, or is there anything I forgot to cover? I think that's most of it. I'm thinking, I just want something to suck all this crud out of my body, then I'll be fine. Oh, a few of you asked about my dream box. It's behind me here. It's very full and messy, as you can see, but it's quite lovely. I can walk you around and show you after we're done talking about this stuff if you guys want. All right, I think that's it for, oh yeah, I do still have a 3-month payment plan and pay in full on the website. So if you are interested and you want to sign up, you go to the website and go to the shop, and you'll see there's a 3-month option and there's a pay in full option. Pay in full option, you get an extra little present. But both are available. And the 3-month payment plan, I'm not charging any interest or anything like that. Like, it's not more, it's just the price broken out over 3 months for you, because I know that's helpful for some people. Dawn said hi, Stephanie, but I don't see Stephanie. So are you here? I really want to say hi to you. Okay, what else? So recap of this, since we're here, this is going to be a class I'm going to offer. I'm going to mail you the supplies. This is what I taught at Creativation this year. And it has my first stamp set in it, which is very exciting, which has not been released yet. It was just for Creativation, but it will be released with this set and then individually for people that don't want to take that class. But I'll mail you all the supplies and we'll do a class together, like live. So, and it has the graphics, the thick clear plastic, so you can hang it. It's like a, wall hanging type thing. And it has white and black craft plastic, stencil butter, my stencil tool, of course, my stamp set. Yeah, lots of fun stuff. So that will be coming out in May. Oh, here, Stephanie's here. Yay. Hi. I was cleaning and missed the beginning. Oh, that's okay. Well, you can go rewatch it, or if you have questions, we're talking about the art retreat. Can you show the stamp up close again? You know what? Do I have the full stamp set near me? 1 second. Do I? I think it's downstairs. It's a full set. It's called One Wild Life. It's Kassy's Parlour's first stamp set. It is a clear stamp set, but it's photopolymer, so it's good quality. But this is the main stamp right here, and it says, "What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" And then there's a bunch of doodle stamps. So there's a couple here you can kind of see. I have stars and I have little lines, and there's little circle doodles, and it's super cute. It's not good. It'll be on the website soon. It's going to be a part of this kit if you want to take this class. But then when I post the kit, I'll also post the stamp set on its own. for people that don't want to do the class. Then you can just buy the stamp set if you want. But it is exciting, and I am working on actually my first full product release. So it's going to have stamp sets, and background stamps and dies and paper, more paper. So that is coming later in the summer. But I've been working on that for a bit, and yeah, things are coming together. It's really exciting. So so there's that. And then what else? Oh, if you didn't catch my live the other day, starting next Wednesday, I'm going to be live every Wednesday again at 7 p.m. so we can get crafty and chat together. There's so much stuff that happened at Creativation, and I feel like it just got back because I've been sick this whole week since I've been home for over a week, and it really doesn't feel like it because I've been sleeping a lot and just like all stuffy and whatever. But I'm starting to feel better, having more energy. So I'm going through all the things that I got there. I'm playing with the things, starting to play with them. And so I'll be posting like little reels on Instagram and Facebook, but also a lot of those things will be covering in the next few weeks of my lives. So there's a lot of cool stuff that, like I was saying in the beginning, Artistry has a brand new product for dye sublimation. And I can't wait to show it to you. It's really, really cool and something I've never seen before from anyone ever for sublimation. So pretty amazing. There's another company that I just learned about. They're a new company actually called UV. It's a UV resin company, but it's spelled YOUV. And they have resin. They have 4 different kinds of resin that cures in 30 seconds. It's ridiculous. It's so cool. So I'm going to be playing with that. That'll be in a Wednesday live, probably in 2 weeks. Again, I have to sort of play with stuff and get all the things in motion now that I'm starting to feel better. I needed to sleep a whole bunch. My body also, like, not just the the being around people and getting sick part, but it was like I was walking at least 10 to 15,000 steps every day, and I don't do that on a normal schedule. I should probably, but I just don't. I work from home. I'm home all the time, all day long, and I have got my tonal and I use that. I do weight training, but I need to be taking more steps. But I mean, my body was like, what is happening? What are you doing? I lost like 6 pounds while I was there, which is nice. But yeah, just it was all the activity and being out with all the people and just craziness. So I'm recovering. It was the most amazing week of my life. I mean, it was just awesome. Oh, I don't know where it is, but there's a video that's going to come out with graphics. I don't know. I've got to wait for her to give me the date, but it's my next video with them. And I use my new stamp set with clear shrink film and with white shrink film that I used alcohol ink on, and I made a cool little pin. And you can make tons of jewelry and different stuff. So that is coming out. I'm going to also have another video because the clear graphics shrink film, you can run through your inkjet printer and cut it out and make cool earrings and buttons and pins and ephemera for your journal or for cards or whatever. Like, there's so many things you can do with it. So I'm going to have another video coming out just to talk about all the ways you can use shrink film, because I feel like people think it's like the Shrinky Dink stuff that you just use one way and it's for kids and it's like, what am I going to do with this? But there's literally a million things you can do with it, and it's so fun. And when I was playing with it, because it was one of the things I demoed for graphics, I just really, my brain like exploded, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, you really can do so much stuff with it. And the fact that you can print on it through an inkjet printer and then shrink it, you can have any image you want. Like, think about that for a minute. So really, really cool. That might be another class actually I could do, because it's so fun and it's really easy. You put the shrink film in the oven. Some people use the heat gun. I know I'm totally off on a tangent. This is not about Art Retreat at all. It's just, I feel like we haven't chatted in forever. So I'm just also sharing Creativation stuff with you. But anyway, you put it in the oven, 300 degrees for 4 minutes, and it's perfect. And it comes out, and then you let it cool for a minute. You make jewelry out of it. It's super duper fun. So yeah, Oh yeah, you love shrink film. Yeah, it's so fun. And I just I just, until I was prepping for that demo alley, it's like called Demo Alley, and they had like a long line of tables. Rebecca's coming to the retreat. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Yay. I'm so excited. Rebecca, I had the most fun week getting to know you more and just becoming better friends. And Rebecca is like one of the sweetest people ever. All of you, everyone here is amazing. And, that's the other thing about, if I'm all over the place, I realize, but the other thing that I really love about our art community, and then as an extension to the art retreat where we all get to be together in person, is that everyone is so supportive and loving and friendly and helpful. And um, I haven't experienced very many people in my whole time of being in this space where someone has been, like nasty or just like doesn't want to be inclusive or helpful. You know what I mean? And that is the other part that really fuels me and makes me want to keep going, keep doing more, because everyone is just so lovely. And I don't know, it just feels like that doesn't happen in other areas of life sometimes, like life is hard. And we all have our struggles and things that we have to go through and deal with. And the fact that we can have this space where we can just lift each other up and support each other, and whether it's about art or crafting or whatever, or just life, like I'm having a really hard time, somebody is sick, or I'm having financial trouble, or I'm just like stuck in my head about something, or I don't know how to move forward with this thing, or I'm just, whatever it is, like we all have all the things. And the fact that we can come to this community and be together and, number one, support each other and help each other and lift each other up when we're having a hard time, but also have an escape, really. Sometimes you just need to get away from that stuff and just have your art and your people. And that just helps you, release a little bit and makes the other stuff more manageable and more bearable, and a little bit easier sometimes to deal with and get through, because you have that release and that way of letting go. So um that is that's really, I'm like, I have tingles in my body now and I want to cry, because it really truly is the best thing ever. And as someone that's pretty new, like a new designer and a new person going into that space in the art world, I cannot tell you how many people I talk to at Creativation and otherwise, where I'm like, I just feel stuck. Like I feel like it has to be this way, but maybe it doesn't. And what can I do? Like, how do I move forward? And so many people are like, oh, do this. Oh, I did this thing. Oh, just try that. Don't be afraid. Just go do it. And it's like, oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do it. And in, like I said, in all areas of things that we do in our lives, we can be supported by each other, and that's my most favorite thing in the whole wide world. So anyway, sorry. I used heat gun, worked great. Oh yeah, back to the shrink film. Yeah, so John, you can use a heat gun, but it depends on like how big it is, and you just have to be careful, because when the shrink film is shrinking, it kind of like does this and it curls up. And if it curls up and it touches each other on the top, you're done, because it's never going to come back apart and you'll be ruined. But so if you can like hold it down enough and let it sort of do its thing and then flatten back out, you can use a heat gun. But I would just say practice and be careful. That's it. And definitely don't touch it while it's shrinking, or because you will get burned and it hurts really bad. So anyway, but yes, you can use the heat gun. But I like to use the oven because it's easy and it's fast, and I fill the whole sheet, or however much I want to work with, and in 4 minutes it's done, and it's perfect every time. So that's just me, but definitely in a pinch, sometimes the heat gun works. Okay, I love the crafting community and the people, and it's totally, Ashley, it's just, it's really, really nice to have that support and just the love, like serious love. Hmm. So, okay, I've chatted a whole bunch. Does anyone have any questions about anything? I am here for that. If you're available, come hang out with me Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'll be live. And I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to do something fun, and we're just going to get back in the swing of things. I have been missing the Wednesday lives a lot, and it was important for me to take a step back for a minute because I was trying to do all the things and realized that that's not good because it's not sustainable, and I got burnt out. And so I really took some time to think about, like, what do I really want to do and what direction do I need to be going in? And I feel like I have a lot clearer path for me now, if that makes sense. And so I'm ready. I miss you guys. And I really, really want to get back to doing lives every week because it just fills me up. And I love being with you guys and hanging out and having that energy exchange, even through, through the interwebs. I can feel the love and the energy, and I hope that it's reciprocated. And you never know what can happen in a live. Like, I learn stuff all the time, and new crazy things are discovered, and it's just really, what's the word? Fulfilling. So, okay, I think I'll wrap up. Unless anyone has questions or any other comments or anything that I didn't cover. If you're watching the replay and you have questions about the art retreat or really anything, just do hashtag replay and ask your question. You can private message me if you would rather do that. You can email me. I'm happy to chat however you want. To sign up for the art retreat, you just have to go to kassysparlour.com, go to the shop, choose either the full payment or the 3-month payment plan, and then you're signed up, and I'll get you into the group, and then we'll start talking about more details about what we're doing and food and all that stuff. The members of the group already said they want to be surprised about the classes. I know you kind of heard about one of the classes we're going to do, but I'm not going to tell you details because it is fun to have surprises. But I have so many ideas, and it's going to be amazing no matter what. We're going to do stuff together. We're going to play with gel plates. We're going to play with gel press gel plates, and we're going to perfect the image transfer once and for all. Okay, we're going to do it together. We're not going to stop until everyone gets a good image transfer. I promise. That is, I don't know if that'll be a class or just like a side workshop thing, because there's a lot of classes that I want to do, but we are going to do it. Okay. And we are going to perfect it. And everyone is going to leave that weekend with a successful gel plate image transfer. Okay. I promise we will get there. So that's one thing. Enjoy yes, you too. Hopefully everyone's got nice weather. Yes, for image transfer. I know, right, Dawn? Seriously, I've had some good luck with it lately, and I feel like I don't know. I always say this. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand, and then I'll do it again later, and it doesn't work, and I'm like, dang it. So anyway, we are gonna do it for sure. Oh, the other thing is, sorry, last thing. I keep saying that, don't I? I am coming up with a custom stamp for Art Retreat members, and you are the only people that will get it. So that's another fun thing. It will just be for Art Retreat members. Okay, that's it. So excited to do the image transfer. I know, Renee, right? Seriously. Yeah, I think I have a pretty good plan for that. I'm going to keep practicing, and we're going to do it together. At the art retreat, and it's going to be amazing. So, all right, I think there's only 3 spots left at this point. I know there's someone that really wants to sign up, so there might only be 2. We'll see if she is able to do it. So if you are interested, reach out to me if you have questions, or if, you know, there's anything that I can help you with. But if you want to be there, you need to go sign up, because as soon as it's full, I can't have extra because there's only so many beds. So, all right. I love you guys. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you Wednesday. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Come back. Come hang out with me. Bring your friends. Let's hang out together and have fun. Have a good Saturday and a great weekend. And I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you really soon. Bye-bye.